It is March 9th, 2022, and the last time I checked, this is GatorBites. So we are already a week into March, and there's so much going on. Not only in the church, not only in our own individual lives, but in the world as well. And honestly, sometimes it's a bit difficult for me to process all of it. I am faithful, but just like some of you, maybe most of you, I can get a bit overwhelmed by it all. Thank goodness I have Jesus, and thank goodness I have His Word to encourage and comfort me. I'm also grateful that I have all of you, my brothers and sisters here at Campus View. You know, you have all this too. And I pray that all of us together can tap into all that God has given us for strength. We need to keep praying for our brothers and sisters in the Ukraine. We need to keep praying for our brothers and sisters in Russia and the surrounding region there in Europe. You know, if we all feel the weight of our own lives here in America, the things that we have in front of us on our plates in America, we can only imagine what our brothers and sisters are going through over there. We also have many in our family of churches worldwide who are doing what they can to aid those who are in need in the Ukraine. Imagine what they're going through right now. Many of our brothers and sisters are refugees who have had to flee their homes. They've had to walk away from their livelihoods and leave their friends and neighbors. And some of those friends and neighbors were probably even caught up in the war and might not have survived. But they've had to leave everything behind in order to travel to safety. Hope Worldwide is working to help aid as many of our brothers and sisters as they can, as well as many volunteers from our sister churches. If you're interested in helping out, Hope Worldwide would appreciate any donation that you can give them. You can go to www.hopeww.org. Click on the Support Ukraine Relief button at the top of their homepage and you can give. Please continue to pray for Ukraine, and please continue to pray for all of those who are affected by this war. Also, this may not be at the top of your list of things to pray for, but brothers and sisters, I want to encourage you, pray specifically for Vladimir Putin and for the Russian leadership. Pray for them to stop what they are doing and for God to move powerfully, somehow, some way in their hearts. This past Sunday, I spoke about dangerous love. I spoke about painful love. And I hope that my message made sense. And I hope that we all have a better understanding of what labor prompted by love actually means to us personally. You know, after service on Sunday, I was fellowshipping with Rick Chance and Dean Ratcliffe, and we were trying to remember who sang the song Love Hurts. It was driving us crazy. But after fellowship, we all looked it up on our phones and we texted each other, and we came up with two answers, two different answers. We had the old guy answer, and then we had my answer. They were thinking about the song Love Hurts by the group Nazareth, where I was thinking about the song Love Hurts by Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. That's right, Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. A much more modern, well, actually not as modern anymore. Right, I probably just dated myself for all of you young GatorBite viewers. But anyway, there's also the Everly Brothers who sing a version called Love Hurts, but that goes way, way back. There are actually dozens of songs with that title in it by a lot of artists. And a lot of these artists I've never even heard of. I don't know. I guess the point is love hurts. And it can be painful. And Christian love can be the most painful. Now, in a couple of weeks, I'm going to look at the last of the dangerous three. And the last of the dangerous three is hope. And I wonder where God is going to take us with that one. All I know is that the timing of the sermon on hope couldn't be better. So this Sunday, we're having our Women's Day worship service. This is a women's only service in the auditorium here at Campus View. And our guest speaker is going to be Lorianne Conkling from the Anchor Point Church in Tampa. Lorianne is an amazing sister. She's an amazing speaker. She and her husband Ron lead the church in Tampa, and they are some of mine and Stacy's most dearest, closest friends here in the state of Florida. I believe that the women will be incredibly encouraged by Lorianne. I believe that all of the visitors that you bring out to hear and to be a part of this Women's Day service will be encouraged. And the brothers, you'll be meeting together with your community groups for house church. I want to encourage you, meet together for house church. And the brothers will not be taking up a collection for offering in their homes this Sunday. You can give by texting your offering amount to 84321, or you can let the women take care of it in the auditorium where they will be taking up a collection. Also, we will not be having a live stream this Sunday, so we encourage all the sisters, if you can, please come in person. There will be plenty of room for you to social distance if you need to. And brothers, along with your kiddos, as I said, meet together in your community groups for church and reach out to your friends and neighbors, other men, and say, hey, come be a part of this. We're going to have a house church. We're going to worship God, and we are going to commune together. But again, there will be no live stream on Sunday. There will be a class here at the building for infants and toddlers if it is absolutely a necessity for you. But again, we encourage all the dads to keep the kids with you so that the moms can be kid-free for the Women's Day service. This is a very important announcement for this Sunday, all right, for this weekend. Very important. It is daylight savings time. So you will need to spring your clocks forward 1 hour on Saturday night before you go to bed. Again, this is very important because if you don't do that, you will miss the first hour of church. So just a reminder, make sure that you spring your clock forward 1 hour before you go to bed this Saturday. Wednesday night, tonight, we will be meeting together at 7 p.m. in the auditorium for our Wednesday night light service. But then after being together for just a little bit, we're going to split up. The campus and pros will be meeting in the fellowship hall. The adult men will be meeting in the northeast pod, and the adult women will stay in the main auditorium. It will be a great time together. We're going to be doing this for the entire month of March. So come ready to give and encourage one another for our midweek services in the month of March. I wanted to give a shout out real quick to some of our unsung heroes in the church who do a great job serving all of us. First, a shout out to the live stream and audio visual teams, and to everyone who serves in that capacity. Thank you, brothers and sisters, for making our services sound so good, look so good for all of our live streamers, as well as for those of us in the auditorium. Also, a shout out to all those who volunteer as ushers. Every Sunday, you guys really do encourage us, and so we're very grateful for you. And a special thank you to Alexis for keeping our building clean and ready for us every Sunday and every Wednesday to meet. And then finally, to our Kingdom Kids teachers. Thank you, brothers and sisters, who teach on Sundays and on Wednesdays. Thank you for loving our children each week, and thank you so much for really encouraging us, knowing that our kids are learning about God at church, just like we are in the auditorium. So thank you. Oh, and the count team. Every Sunday, we have a team of folks who are headed up by Hilton Soto who count the offering. Thank you guys so much for all that you do. I know that these are some of the unsung heroes that we don't always recognize. I know there's some of you that we've missed. I want you to know that we are grateful for you. And thank you again so much for the way that you serve Campus View. Brothers and sisters, friends, I want to encourage you to stay faithful. Love others with all your heart, and let's remain hopeful for the future. And I will see you next week on GatorBites.